Mm-hmm.
I think this is as low as I can physically make it.
Cool.
Okay.
Sounds good.
It's, yeah, could be slightly lower. How do I unlowen you?
Unlowen? Lowen?
I would love like one tick more,
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's right. Yeah.
but I don't think I have that power in me.
Let me like turn down my. How do you turn off like mail notifications?
In Outlook? Are you in Outlook?
Oh, you're not live. Okay, cool.
Yeah, we are live. That's true.
Cool.
Yeah.
That would be my email notification.
Mm.
Okay, good evening, everyone, and welcome to episode 4 of the Under the Moon podcast. I am Wyatt Hendricks, as always, from Bangor, Maine, and on the line with me all the way from the dairy farms of Chapley, Maine, Aaron Spencer. How's it going, Aaron?
Oh, it's going lovely. You can't. Hold on, 1 second. Trying to and mute. There we go. Cool. Sorry, had to pull it up. You know what I'm saying. I don't think anyone's here yet, so they didn't see that.
They didn't see it. Cool.
We're good. We're good in the hood. How's it going tonight, guys? Happy holidays from everybody. That is us.
Okay, so you wanted to start off with a video game?
Video game recommendation. Hollow Knight, absolutely adorable graphics. No, it looks great. The game looks great. It's like it feels like hand drawn, very high quality, like 2D graphics. The gameplay mechanics are what it is. It's a 2D platformer.
Mm-hmm.
It's sort of like in the style of Metroid, where you travel through this very large world and you slowly pick up abilities and weapons that let you traverse the map better. Yeah, I'm only a few hours into it, and I am already in love. The music is fantastic. The art style is fantastic. The gameplay, which is obviously the most important part, it feels so. It feels flawless, right? The character handles very well, and it feels like there's always. It's just a good game, and I recommend Hollow Knight. And the sequel's coming out later this year, so I recommend you hop in to it as quick as possible.
So the sequel is like slightly filled in night, not completely Hollow Knight.
Silk Song is the name of it.
Silk Song?
Silk Song.
Silk Song, okay.
So, I don't know if that's referenced in the current lore, because I haven't played through enough of the game yet to know.
So to somebody who is, let's say, uninitiated to game terminology, a 2D platformer would be like a game like Mario, something similar to that, basically?
Like Mario, like Mega Man. It's probably more similar to Mega Man than Mario, because you have health, you have an attack, as opposed to just jumping. But yeah, where the most significant part of the game is handling the mechanics around jumping, timing when to jump, when to attack, when to dodge.
And you've streamed this a couple times, right? Once, twice?
Couple times, yeah. Couple times. Ideally, we'll be streaming it again sooner rather than later. I planned on streaming it yesterday, actually, and then my power went out. But
how long has it been since you streamed?
It's been a long time, and it's going to be a while longer because I'm in Texas next week. I'm leaving for Texas on Tuesday. And I'm not going to bring my desktop with me, I think. So I think I'm probably not going to stream. Unless it's like an IRL, holiday stream, meet the parents,
Yeah. That'd be a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's really cool. So if you guys are looking for a new game.
I actually saw didn't you stream like a couple days ago or something?
So I streamed for like 40 minutes, and then so my mom texted me and she said, "Are you at your apartment?" I said, "Yes." And she said, "Okay, come outside for a minute."
Yeah.
What the hell? So I ended the stream and I came out. She had gotten a new car because the other one died. The other car had died, and it was like $1 bajillion, like fix the transmission and like the entire drivetrain and everything. So they just sold it to the dealer and then got a different SUV. And she was like, "Oh, you should check out the new ride."
Nice.
So I was like, "Cool, Mom," but I just ended a stream. I wish you had given me some context or something. Because I was like, "Oh no, what's going on?"
That is interesting. I feel like normally when my parents go to where I am, they call me first.
Well, she went to surprise me because they just came from the dealership because it was sudden.
No, that's not a surprise. A surprise would be if they got you a new car. They got a surprise. Look at what I got me. Merry Christmas to me. Surprise, son. Wouldn't it be nice if you were rich like me?
Just rubbed the new car in my face. Yeah, that was probably it. She was just trying to be like, ooh.
I think that was the intent. I think she was continuing to assert dominance at a time when you're maybe getting too much independence, Wyatt.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that was it. Yeah, I did. I just did like I played a rapid game and a half.
Yeah.
Oh, it was really cool though. I do hope to stream a little bit more over the winter break.
More chess?
Maybe more chess. I don't know. I really don't know what else to. I mean, I could stream Magic.
You know what I think would be really cool is if we did a collab stream where we're learning Go. I really want to learn Go at some point.
I actually have one.
Nicholas, Saint Nicholas.
For some reason, I have a friggin'
Hello
board like in my house.
Are you? Do you know the rules and stuff? Like you could like score it if we were to play over the board.
I knew that. I think I know the rules to some extent.
I feel like the Go is unfortunately the kind of game like where there's like points, right? So you have to like actually score it.
Yeah.
So, like it's not even as simple as finding checkmate, right? Like you have to like once all the pieces are on the thing, you have to like count it correctly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't. It actually belongs to Tristan, and he wanted to. So he was like, "Oh, I'll bring this Go board, and we should try Go." And then we played one game.
Wyatt, you have a tendency of taking other people's board games.
What? You like a pattern?
You have Tristan's Go board.
Yeah, I think I know what you're gonna.
You have Bill's DGT board.
Yeah. Hey,
you've got my poker table. You know, you've got it all.
The poker table was the whole thing.
The whole table. I was hosting poker night one night. Wyatt's like, "Oh, can I borrow this?" Put it in his pocket. Walked out. Mm-hmm. That didn't actually happen, but he does have a history of stealing people's boards.
Whoa, he was like, whoa, in my defense. Just their boards.
Oh, just the board, not the pieces, guys. Come on.
But also the pieces.
Yeah.
Actually, the Go pieces are really cool to play with. They're kind of, they just...
They're pretty cool.
Big bamboo.
So Nick, how are you doing on this lovely holiday? Do you have any exciting holiday plans? Because that's the theme of this podcast, actually, is holiday.
Specifically one holiday.
Specifically Christmas, yes. But we're open to discussing Hanukkah if anybody is knowledgeable about the topic.
We should have had Fishbane on to talk.
Should have had Fishbane. What else? There are other non-Christmas holidays around, right? Like there's New Year's. We could talk about New Year's.
Oh yeah.
The coming in of the New Year. We could also do maybe do a New Year's stream. That would be interesting.
It'd be on Friday, right?
Friday.
Thursday night into Friday morning is when New Year's.
Well, I'm assuming you'll want to be doing stuff because you're a young lad who needs to go out in the town.
Maybe. I'm not sure. I kind of hate most people, so I don't know if I want to go do things. I might just want to stay in. I don't know. You scam them, won some money, use math to guess how many M&Ms are in the jar. It was only one off.
You're a fucking witch. Mathematics? I don't think so. That's pretty cool though. That's actually very hard. Like even if you're using math correctly, like it's very hard to guess that accurately. I'm
interested why there's like cash money being thrown at a family Christmas party.
Oh, you don't know these people. I visited the Gaskell's years and years ago, and like we sat for hours like playing like card games for quarters, and it's like bananas. it's bananas, the money that's just flying. You know?
So you said you're going to Texas for Christmas. What is
I'm
it
going
like
to Texas.
to be in Texas for Christmas? Because it's got to be pretty warm.
I've never been there. This is my first year visiting them for Christmas. Normally I'll stay up here with my mother, but they haven't had a Christmas in 5 years now, so I figured I'll go down and give them some holiday cheer.
Or they haven't had a Christmas from you, or they just have chosen not to have Christmas?
They work. They in Texas, like they keep their grocery stores open during Christmas and Thanksgiving and stuff.
Wait, what?
So, yeah, there's no law against it, so they keep the stores open. Yeah, corporate America, baby.
Wow.
So, but no, they'll take this year off, and we'll do a treat, just like probably just some holiday meal and like just some music. Probably drink a lot of eggnog. I'm assuming it'll be, if it's consistent with how it's been, it'll be like in the low 50s. So it'll feel chilly for a Texan, but it'll feel very nice for us.
Is Mandy going down with you?
Mandy's not. She's doing dinner with her girlfriend's parents this year. This will be her first Christmas. This will actually be both of our first Christmases not at my mother's house in like many, many years. So it'll be exciting.
Yeah.
We did an early get together with her this week. Yeah.
Have you had? I just tried golden eggnog that Hood is selling apparently in the stores.
That's the normal eggnog, yeah.
Right. Is that? But then I saw other eggnog, right? So it was eggnog and then golden eggnog.
Yeah, golden eggnog. There's so the basic premise of eggnog, right? It is just like whipped eggs and cream and sugar.
Right. It's basically like higher egg content custard, right?
Like, exactly. Yeah, it's like custard that you don't bake. And then any other, like any variation on that is just spices, right? And golden eggnog is spiced with like cinnamon and cloves and like delicious holiday cheer.
Right. Yeah, that's what I got. Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah. So delicious.
Yeah, I think it's really good. Golden eggnog is the only eggnog that matters.
Yeah, I agree. Well, I think pumpkin spice eggnog. I might catch some flack for this, but I think there's some merit to pumpkin spice eggnog.
My mom bought some of that and wanted me to try it, and I said, no. Why would I want worse eggnog? Doesn't even make sense.
I have made my own eggnog before with Patrick, actually several times. And it's, so I would say 9 times out of 10, when I make something homemade, it turns out better than what you get in the store, right? Because
that's true. Yeah.
This was not the case here. Eggnog is notoriously very difficult to make in a way that doesn't turn into like slimy, disgusting, like flavorless. I don't know. It's one of those things that I'm amazed that survived the test of time.
Yeah, I do think it's probably a weird one to make on your own. So the dessert that I've been into lately is baklava. I don't know if you've ever had baklava.
I've had baklava, the treasure of the Greeks.
Yes. So, and about half the people I tell this to don't know what baklava is. So, for anyone in chat, it's basically a layered pastry that contains chopped nuts and usually honey or some other type of syrup. And then it's got some other spices on there as well. And it's very, very good. It was originally like an Ottoman dish. Then it went to the Greeks. Now it's associated with Turkey and Greece a lot. Very, very good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Great. That's cool. I've been skipping most of your streams because you were playing Ragnarok, you've been playing Jedi Fallen Order, which are games that I actually want to play and don't want them spoiled. And then like the other point of that is I'm probably never going to get around to it. So it's like I'm skipping your streams for probably nothing. But I don't want them to spoil. I don't want to be spoiled, man.
It's really funny.
Spoil culture.
Now that you've been streaming last night, I've just had to tune into Nate all the time.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah. Play the BBBs and watch his other streams. I would like to see him do some non-chess streams too. I feel like that'd be cool. I'm liking seeing everyone do the non-chess streams as well.
I think what I'd really love to watch Nate do is like do a programming stream, like something where he's like tinkering on his Blunderbot. The thing is, that wouldn't be interesting to most people. Most
No,
people,
I wouldn't.
yeah, like what the fuck am I looking at? But I think it'd be kind of cool. This guy 95 Horatio. Have you ever watched him play? John Davis,
No.
on Twitch. He does he usually does chess streams, but he'll do programming streams once in a while.
Yeah.
And it's usually actually like a just chatting stream where he has code on the screen.
Okay.
I think that's what it always devolves into. But
Right. Yeah. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Actually, before we get too far into this, I think we should do a quick kind of our Chess Chaps coverage segment. Speaking of, just kind of talk about what's going on in the world of chess this last few weeks or so. I don't know if you followed any of it at all or anything.
I actually was watching Art Vegas stream where he was doing some commentary on the Magnus Nakamura match right now.
Now, I heard as of like an hour and a half ago that Nakamura was leading. Is that still current information?
I don't know. I am also about an hour and a half. The last I heard was he was up, but they hadn't made it to the bullet portion yet when I was when I was watching.
Yeah. In other news, I think David Navarro won the European Blitz Championship.
Oh, wow.
And then Jaime Santos Latasso won the European Rapid Championship.
I do not know who that is, but
Spanish player.
Well, I sounded Spanish, yeah.
Yep. So the current score right now is 14.5 to 13.5, and I think they might be done. I think
with Naka on top.
Yeah, with Naka on top. Yeah.
Wow.
I think they're done, and I think Nakamura has won. Wow.
I'm actually kind of surprised by that. I wouldn't expect it to be a blowout, but I would expect Magnus to have a significant edge in all time controls that they're playing.
I think that in Blitz, he's very close to Naka. I mean, even if you look at the last 10 years of just like the Blitz rating list, it's like Naka's spent a little bit more time at number one, I think, right? Or if not, it's very, very close. I think. Yeah, I think, and especially with all this like online stuff and the bullet and.
This is true. He if they are going to play online, I guess Naka has like the familiarity advantage, but.
Yeah.
Let's see, they were playing on Lee Chess, which I would have actually expected to favor Carlsen.
Wait, they're playing on Lee Chess?
Were they not? Wait, I was seeing a broadcast on Lee Chess. Maybe that was like.
No, that was the broadcast. Yeah, Lee Chess broadcast, but they were playing on Chess.com. Yeah.
Oh, I see. So what had happened, right, was Chess.com like rigged this. Is the the only reasonable explanation.
Right, because it's not like Magnus is now a co-owner of Chess.com or anything.
No, they only want Hikaru to win.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That sounds about right. Have you been following any of the Sunway Sitgaze tournament at all? I'm mostly following it because Ivanchuk is playing.
No, I didn't even know he was playing.
No, it is cool. He's kind of made a number of just relatively solid draws, but there was this very interesting moment. He finished the game with like 2 hours on his clock in like a 90-30 plus 30 time control. So he just like averaged like 15 seconds a move for the 60 move game.
Yeah.
Just like made a draw with like an IM. It's like the funniest. It's like the funniest thing. And I mentioned this in the chat, and this is funny too because if you go into these chats, you can just have a conversation with Peter Spidler because there's like 350 people watching, and like 2% of them chat, so you can just and they read chat on the broadcast.
Yeah, that is insane. That is kind of wild.
Yeah, it's just. Very interesting how accessible chess and top level chess is now.
Yeah, I mean, like seriously, like you can go into like Jobaba's stream or Gadakomsky's stream. There's like 100 people in there,
Right. It's
like you get like a super GM like is like a chat message away. They'll talk to you for free.
Yeah, it's funny. Yeah, like I've tune into like Ginger GM streams and stuff like that. Got to talk to him and stuff. It's been very cool.
Yeah.
Enjoyed the online interaction with those people. But chats are always so funny. It's always funny what people say in them. The various other.
I feel like sometimes, like especially like WeChat chat is probably the worst. But like like I feel like there's a lot of randomness to the opinions that people have. Like they're just like, it's like they're like, what can I possibly say out of the things that exist in the universe? And like,
yeah.
Like I think, wow, Ivanchuk was lucky to scrape by with a draw, against like.
Well, the thing, they'll even say stuff that's like totally like someone was saying something like they were just like. They said, hi, bye, hi. And then they came back 5 minutes later and said hi. Yeah, just very, very funny stuff. But speaking of Christmas again, are you a fan of Christmas music, or are you one of those people who's just kind of over it?
I am a diehard Christmas music fan.
Okay.
This year I've been listening to a lot of like trap music, like trap Christmas music, and like remixes, like dubstep music. But
What did you just say?
You didn't.
I don't know what any of that means.
No, it's like they'll take like classic Christmas music, right, and like they'll remix it, right? It'll be like make it hip hoppy. They'll make it. It's good stuff, They'll take the formula, right, and they'll flip it on its head,
Yeah. So it's funny that you say it because I'm doing the reverse of that. So a lot of Christmas music's like 30s, 40s, 50s, right? Sinatra, Ella Fitzgerald, whatever, right?
Yeah.
Instead of listening to their Christmas songs, I'm just listening to their other music.
Oh my God.
It's like Christmas vibes. Like I'm making a playlist and it's like just like Christmassy sounding music. It's just all this like 40s jazz singers. Like
that's cool though. I think that's also a really viable way to do it.
Yeah, because I just can't listen to like "Oh Come All Ye Faithful" for the 45th time. Like it's just like, you know what I mean? Which I guess
know what you mean.
Like you do the remix thing.
Yeah, I could do Jingle Bells probably for 30 days straight. I could do that one song for 30 days straight.
That's a little bizarre, actually. How do you do that? Is it
I don't though, right? The thing is, I don't have to do it. Like, right. There's enough variety in Christmas music, and there's enough like Christmas music alt genres that you don't have to. But I could, like, I don't think it's necessarily the most interesting music ever, like Jingle Bells, but I think there's like something like nostalgic about the spirit of like Christmas music. I don't know.
So if for the remaining 90 minutes of the stream, I just sung Jingle Bells, would that be cool with everyone here?
Do it. Oh my God, do it. Jingle Bell stream, go.
You know what's funny is Jingle Bells is playing right now in our background.
It is, yeah. I think I have 2 Jingle Bells
remixes. Oh my God, and it's remixed. Holy shit.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about, man.
So you much of a cook when it comes to Christmas? Like to cook things, cook your cookies, etc.
So, I used to love baking around the holidays.
Yeah.
Like I remember one time when I went to the Bangor Chess Club, I made like hundreds of cookies and I wrapped them and stuff and like gave it to everybody at the club.
Oh, okay.
At some point over the years, I like learned to despise baking, but I will still I'll still like enjoy like a nice Christmas meal. Like I'll help with the turkey or whatever the fuck we wind up doing. I don't know. It's the thing about Christmas is that like so much of it is baking, right? It's like the gingerbread and the cookies and the but if you there's like mostly what I prefer like is actually like just regular winter stuff like stews and like hearty meals with root vegetables and stuff like that around the winter season.
Interesting. Yeah, I would say I like a lot of the things like the eggnog, and we make like Chex Mix today and stuff like that, like homemade Chex Mix. Yeah,
that's cool. Yeah, we used to do that too. That's a good one.
Although we did actually just make sugar cookies today, actually as well.
Nice. You decorate them? Do like the whole? Like...
We did a little bit. I think we're gonna do more decorating tomorrow. We didn't really finish. So.
Nice.
We'll finish that up. I eat a lot of the raw dough when we make the sugar cookies, so we'll like roll it out and I'll just have dough. So I probably had half a pound to a pound of just raw dough.
That's horrifying. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
it is. It
Ugh.
feel great, but I
Yeah.
didn't feel good at the time because it tasted so good.
I can't even imagine. Oh, I would be so thirsty.
Yeah, I had a bit of water.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna make gingerbread later this week. My sister made some fudge that we're gonna have. And we're gonna make peanut butter balls.
Nice.
And that's gonna be.
We used to do chocolate rum balls, were something my mom used to do. You like take like wafers and like chocolate and like rum, and you like mix it all together and you let it set. Most of the rum, well, a good chunk of the rum like evaporates off, like so it's not like gonna get you like really drunk, but it tastes like it's got like the bite to it.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really cool. We got a smaller tree this year. We didn't want to go with a big tree. We normally get one that barely fits inside the living room.
Yeah.
But we decided to go a little chill. We were going to try and do Christmas up at the cabin as a family because this is the first time we're actually not going to Atlanta or West Virginia since my parents got married and since I've been born.
Wow.
So we were gonna kind of do it up there, although it is calling for snow Saturday, right?
Mhm.
Before, so we're not sure if we're gonna be able to make it up because it's through dirt roads and stuff. So we might have it at the house. We might have it up there. Not sure.
Interesting.
Not sure at all.
So what's your stance on like a fake tree or an artificial tree versus a living tree?
I mean, I think that if you like thought about like money and ease of use and every factor ever, like artificial makes sense, but we continue to get a real tree because it is authentic and it is nice. It smells good, like it does, but
Yeah.
if we were
I'm kind of in this a similar camp, right? Like I've always my entire life have been like a real tree guy, right? But like I'm also like slightly concerned about like the ecological consequences of like cutting down 200 like pine trees every year, or 200,000 million. How many people are in the U.S.? A lot of pine trees too. I don't know. But
yeah,
I'm not really like super concerned about it either way. It's just, yeah. It is like you say, it's so easy to just like keep a tree and like you just like throw it up and you're done.
Yeah.
Last year I got my own Christmas tree. It was a real Christmas tree. I got it from Home Depot and it like died within 3 days.
Yeah, I mean, I will say like we actually do the self cut, so we go out and we actually cut the tree with saw, and that's fun to go pick one out.
Yeah,
I would say if anything, it's a lot of it's just really about the actual experience of getting the tree. I do like the smell of the trees, although in the last 2 years I've like kind of been unable to smell. So
yeah, that is problematic.
That's been so I haven't.
Hopefully remedied soon.
Yeah, we'll see. I had the scan that I did a week ago came up kind of weird, so I don't even know what's going on anymore.
Interesting. Okay.
It kind of contradicted what the theory was about it a little bit. So I have no idea if I'm getting surgery or what the plan is now. It might or if it's going to be a different type of surgery.
Yeah. It's unfortunate. You were looking forward to that, to your relief.
Was probably something like that's gonna. I really don't know.
Is it possible that they could just drill another nostril hole and like you can just like let that one be, right? And like you get a second nose.
Yeah, that could be true.
I've heard of them doing that with deaf kids, right? Like their natural ears didn't work right, so they put another ear on the back of the head, and that one is fine.
On the back, yeah. Drill right in the brainstem.
Exactly.
Like a funnel. Stick it
Like
in.
really, it's like deeply connected that way. Yeah.
Oh, so you hear everything.
You hear everything, yeah.
That's interesting. So we did make. Yeah, so I was referencing the homemade Chex Mix. So we put we have bagel chips put in there. We had 2 different types of Chex. We had cashews, and I think one other thing that I can't remember. My mom didn't really like the pretzels, so she didn't put those in this time. But I kind of like them.
The pretzels are.
Yeah, we also put in Cheez-Its.
Oh, I don't like Cheez-Its in my Chex Mix. Don't care for
hold
that.
on. Well, but here's what happens though, right? We make a sauce, right? 2 big sticks of butter, and some other spices, some salt, some garlic powder, onion powder.
Yeah, Worcestershire sauce.
Worcestershire sauce, and that gets put all over the Chex Mix and baked for an hour.
Yeah.
The Cheez-It doesn't come out real cheesy, just a little cheesy.
Okay.
So it actually comes out really, really good.
Interesting. I'll consider that.
Hello, Strobex. How are you doing? We had a good tournament at the Brady's BBB arena.
That was a good turnout last time.
He had and Strobex was like what, second or third? Second.
Yeah, Strobex came in third. Italian Machine did well.
Well, who was second then? I thought Strobex was second.
Was Strobex second? Strobex might have been second.
I think it was Strobex second, and then Italian somehow ended up in third, which was kind of
interesting. Yeah.
I think his games took a while, and then he did lose to me in that kind of just past the halfway point.
Yeah, Strobex clipped me twice actually in that tournament, which was good for him.
Yeah.
He played. It seemed like he was playing very well.
Yeah, Italian stopped playing, I think, after he lost to me, at our second game, and then he was like, okay, I'm not really in contention anymore. And he also didn't believe, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he rated too, right? Like, he streamed for like 5 hours or something, and then was like, I guess if you're going to bully me into playing, I'll play.
Yeah, so he was like, okay.
What happened?
Yeah. Basically. Yeah, but that was really cool, though. I do enjoy those arenas.
Yeah, it's a good thing to look forward to middle of the week, you know.
Yep. Very, very, very cool. So, are you a sugar cookie guy, or are you like into the snickerdoodles and stuff like that?
I don't care for sugar cookies. I think there's too much sugar in them. I think not enough cookie in them. No, that doesn't make any sense. But I think they're too like cloyingly sweet. You know, they taste like sugar. I like gingerbread. I like anything like with a lot of like heavy spices. Oatmeal white chocolate chip. Sure, that sounds okay. Snickerdoodles are very good.
I'm not a big oatmeal cookie guy.
Yeah, I think oatmeal is like a pretty mediocre delivery system for cookies.
Yeah, I like the white chocolate chip. That sounds awesome. But the oatmeal part, not really sure what's going on there. But that's my preference. I'm just a non-oatmeal guy.
Yeah.
Oatmeal cookies slap until you involve raisins. Yeah.
See, I thought the raisins were there to save the oatmeal cookies. Actually, I thought. I think like you just have an oatmeal cookie with like nothing. It's like really bland.
No, the raisins are there because of the sun.
Oh.
Because grapes get turned into raisins.
Right. Because oats and grapes grow up together, right? They can't bear to be apart. So they like. I see.
You need the chips, yeah.
Yeah.
So you are moving your entire life from one house to another house?
I'm moving. Yeah, I'm moving in a week and a half. What's today? The 18th?
Yeah, today is the 18th.
Today's the 18th. Yeah, I'm moving in a couple of weeks. Third day in the month of January. I'm moving to an apartment in Saco. It's a to most people in the U.S. it's a town, but to Mainers it's a reasonably sized city. It's like 30,000 people almost.
Yeah, well, you're also right next to Portland, so that's really kind of the major.
Right. Yeah, like Biddeford, Saco put together, it's like close to like 60,000 people, and then you've got like Portland area is good size as well. So.
Yeah, I've been spending more time in Portland a couple times. I'll be down there more often, I think, because the person I'm, hanging with is from Portland. Well, specifically.
Well, you've been dating her for like a month now. You can call her your girlfriend. It's okay.
This is 3 weeks. This was When was it?
Pretty sure it's a month.
I'm not sure. We haven't defined this yet, so I won't put out the.
Take charge, boy. You gotta take charge.
Lock me on Hollow Knight streams are coming soon.
Hey, how's it going, Low on Ranch?
Oh, Low on Ranch.
Your ranch on the branch this year. Hollow Knight streams are. I was talking about this earlier, Nick. My intent was to do a Hollow Knight stream yesterday, and we lost power. They'll be back around. They'll be back around soon. Soon, relatively. It's probably not until after I move, right? Because I'm going to Texas next week, and then I'll have a few days before I move, and I'll be busy. So it's actually probably like a few weeks until I'll stream again. But
yeah, and then
But then I'll be alone, so I'll be streaming probably all the time because I'll be lonely and bored. So we'll see.
Well, that's good for us.
Yeah, I'll have to fill the hole that was left in my heart by those meddling kids. They made me love.
You could adopt a child.
Yeah, I could. I could do that.
You could, yeah, you really could. That would be good. So yeah, that's what. Don't fall in love.
Don't fall in love. Yeah. Yeah. If you feel like things are getting too good with this person that you're seeing, sorry, can't catch the feelings.
Yeah.
As the Zoomers would say.
What about you? You're now in a polyamorous relationship with a number of various women, right? 3 or 4, I think, at the same time.
3 or 4, who can count? You know, they come in and out. You know, the policy is you have to know someone to get in the club, but once you're in, you're in.
Oh,
I do think of the relationship sort of like as a club. You know, I think intimate yet casual.
Yeah, intimate yet casual. Isn't that what everyone wants, right?
Yeah.
It's really cool. So you're excited for your new place? So you're.
I am pumped. It'll be nice. Nice to. It'll be good to be closer to to my work, to the city in general, to the mix of things. It'll be nice to, you know. Not that I don't love the people that I'm staying with, but it's nice to have some privacy and space as like an adult who's got a career and stuff, you know.
Yeah, for sure. And also they need, as a family that's kind of growing.
They would also they should also have their own space. Yeah.
I mean, that room that you're in now might become a sick game room, bonus room or something.
Bonus room, yeah, probably Oliver's room in a couple of years. We'll see.
Probably.
Yeah.
Very cool. And you're taking your cat with you?
Taking my cat with me. Yep. Leaving the pigs. They weren't mine. Not dealing with them. Yeah. Okay. That will be a relief. Is no more. I will say that it's been better the last year, but like the noise level of like the geese and the cows and the pigs and the guinea hens, that does get under your skin sometimes too.
Oh yeah. What's the kind of decoration scheme looking like? You going like mid-century modern? You going like back to the Renaissance?
Oh, I'll show you actually. BRB. 1 second.
Oh. We got some serious. Whoa.
All right. Here we go. So basically the theme is going to look something like this. I'm going to throw this up somewhere. A little bit of this, a little bit of this.
Whoa, okay.
A little bit of modern art, a little bit of pineapple.
Okay.
A little throw these up. I'll get a picture of milkshake at some point.
Right.
It'll be whatever that is. These are artworks done by my sister, and I'm assuming that'll be primarily my artwork because, I don't really have a style, you know.
I don't really have a style. You don't have a preferred.
The only decoration that I care about is I have a crystal chess set that I've never like had room to display, and I want to have like a little table for that, and that'll be, I guess that'll probably like tie the room together, and then like everything will go around that.
Oh, okay.
You know, crystal chess can be a theme.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm alone in this, but I've always felt like weird when people talk about like style themes or whatever. Like I don't understand what the fuck they're talking about. Like, like oh, this color goes with this color. Like, what do you mean? They're different colors. I don't understand.
Interesting.
Like I don't get it. Like there's a yellow, there's a blue. Like I know what they are. Like I don't understand like what the the connection is.
You're definitely in the same boat with a lot of men on this, I think.
Yeah.
But my apartment's been kind of a haphazard style because I bought this like Indian vase, and then I also have this like Christmas tree stuff, and then this like random album art canvas prints. So it's just kind of this thrown together sort of thing. And then this like Oriental rug, and then like a.
I feel like the larger your apartment is, like or house or whatever, like the easier it is to have a consistent theme, because you can like, if you have like things that don't go well together, just put them in different rooms and it's fine. Yeah. Like the kitchen here is like chicken themed, right? Like we've got like a chicken clock and like chicken decorations and like chicken silverware and a chicken paper towel holder, and then like we just keep all the chicken stuff in that one room and it doesn't bleed over into the rest of the house.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You know, this makes me want a Butterfinger actually.
That's so bizarre. I don't understand like why. So why it came to visit recently, right? And like we were going to a tournament in Boston, right? So this is much like closer. Like I'm in southern Maine, so it's much closer than him in like eastern Maine.
Yeah.
So he stayed with me, whatever. Great. Saved him from getting a hotel. As like a gift, like a token of appreciation. Like he doesn't bring like a bottle of wine. He doesn't bring like he could bring nothing. He doesn't have to bring anything. He could like just like show up and say like, "Hey, how's it going?" I'm like, "Hey, Wyatt." He brings a Butterfinger for the family as like a.
I didn't know what to do. I had forgot to get. I had a bottle of wine at the house in Levant that I.
You didn't have to do anything. You could just show up and say hi, hello.
I was like at the gas station. I'm like, I should just get something to just like show this appreciation for being allowed to stay. Because like, you know, look, let's be honest. They're pretty generous to let you stay there. Then to let your weird chess friend come over and stay. Oh my God, these people needed something.
Yeah. Hand to God, he shows up and he's like, "Oh, he walks through the door. First thing he says, "Oh, I brought a Butterfinger for you, Amber. It's nice to meet you." Like,
I bet she appreciated it. I
don't think she did because we ate it.
That's the funniest one story is that we ate the Butterfinger. They didn't want it.
Well, I will say that I think we saved them because the Butterfinger pretty low quality candy in general.
Okay. Do you want to end the podcast? that is
stuck in your teeth. It's like it's like chewing on it.
Yeah, but it's good, right? Like it doesn't matter. Like it tastes good. I don't care if it's stuck in my teeth a little bit.
It doesn't taste any better than a Snickers. It tastes like worse than a Snickers, and it's hard to eat.
It tastes better than a Snickers, and it's like more fun to eat because it gets stuck and you get to scrape it off.
Oh God.
And it's actually
only a young guy could say, "Oh."
It's so good. What kind of? So we just got a box like Christmas candies or something. It's always like little mints and stuff. I've never been a big mint guy, but there are some other candies in there, some chocolate candies.
Mint is like, I think, quintessential holiday flavor for me. Like I've got a.
I think it's just terrible, right? Like it's quintessential, but I think it's bad.
Oh, I think it's delightful.
Yeah, the things most people do. Like I remember trying to sell, like my sister was selling for Girl Scout cookies, and everyone would get the stupid thin ones. I was like, what is this? Like I get that people like specifically meant with chocolate. I don't understand it. I really don't.
No, I think It's one of those flavor combinations, right? Like chocolate and mint just like really works together. That's why, like, if you ever like brush your teeth, it's immediately good to have like a Hershey's bar.
Right, like that's the thing is it always tastes like toothpaste to me. Like I don't get how nobody makes this association. Like if I put toothpaste in my chocolate, like what?
No, but like we put mint in toothpaste because it's delicious, right? Like we want it always because it's so good.
But toothpaste is so bad you don't even swallow it. Like you literally put it on your teeth and then you spit it out.
I would swallow it if we were allowed to.
Ew.
It's pretty good.
So yeah, also the person I keep seeing is very much in the it is called a chicken sandwich, not a chicken burger train, and I'm very sad. That they agree.
You're sad that she understands how burger works, how ground meat works. Wow.
I'm not sad that she was correct or correct according to most people.
Yeah.
I'm sad at the lack of the open mind.
Oh.
You guys have no open mind to understand
right,
the possible usages of the word burger.
We're the ones who don't get it.
I mean, you guys are the ones who are like look, everybody in the if I went to someone in the medieval times and I said, yeah, we're gonna fly in planes, they'd be like, what are you talking about? What's a plane? If I say chicken burger to all you peasant folk who use chicken sandwich.
So to be clear on her stance, right? She says, like, if it's a ground up patty, it's a chicken burger, but if it's a chicken breast, it's a chicken sandwich.
Well, we didn't discuss this at length. Right, I just said chicken burger, and then actually it was random. Like I didn't even bring up the debate.
Okay.
They just said, "What do you normally get when you go to Wendy's?" Because I was like, "Oh, I went to Wendy's the other day." Like, what do you normally get? I'm like, I get like a chicken burger or something. I'm like, what? A chicken burger?
Oh, interesting. So she doesn't. Now I'm actually against this woman. She didn't even like give it a chance. Like, you mean like a chicken patty, right? No, she doesn't like.
Then we discussed, and then we kind of went back and forth on this. And it was like I think I lost.
Well, I have to meet this woman. I have to know what her stance is exactly. I have to know where she stands on the spectrum.
With any luck, I'll hopefully avoid you.
This is Portland area. I can figure this out.
You can figure this Portland area.
I'll just pull up your GPS history. I'll find like the locations you've been. I'll triangulate that against the data.
I wouldn't put it past you. You software engineers.
Yeah, we're creepy.
You guys know some serious stuff. You're like, I'll use the Python code. It's like, what? Oh yeah. Well, I know you guys don't get here for chest vid cert on this one. Yeah.
Yeah, we do return to this topic too often.
This is kind of been on every podcast. Actually.
Yeah.
I think we kept it out of the Nate Brady one.
We did, yeah. I don't think we roped him into that.
We didn't. We
should have actually.
Well, we didn't get the burger one, but we did get a discussion about Nazis in the chat in the first 10 minutes. So that was.
Yeah, that was needed though. We needed to get it out into the open.
We needed to. So it was funny that he mentioned how much he does not look like what his politics would be, because I mentioned to somebody who watched the first part of that. I said, oh yeah, the back half got political. And someone was like, "Oh, did it get like super awkward because because he was conservative or something?" I'm like, "No, this guy's like more liberal than Aaron." Like,
he only looks conservative because he's got a beard and a shaved head. But like, if you like look at his whole body, he's got like tattoos and stuff. Does that make sense? I feel like it does, right? I feel like you got tattoos, you're like a liberal, unless you're like biker tattoos.
I don't know. The thing is, I feel like once you hear him actually speak, I feel like you should kind of recognize, right? Because I feel like a certain, I don't know, like somebody who like, I don't really know. I don't know where my thought is on this, but like,
I feel like there are definitely physical indicators that like can like point you into what a person's political leanings are, but it's so tough to pin them down.
Yeah. This is hard because I think he like is like in that like kind of 5-10% of people who really doesn't follow that for some reason. Like, he definitely doesn't look like. I mean, like
he doesn't look like a borderline like socialist, like revolutionary,
Tattooed people eat chicken burgers, though. That is true. I bet they do. They do enjoy their chicken burgers.
Mm.
Now, I did enjoy having Nate on last.
I did too. I think I would be super interested in doing another guest spot like soon. Like I actually didn't think like I don't know. I was on the fence about like how good it would be, but it was a very fun podcast.
Yeah, I think we have to get someone who's going to have a lot that we can have in common with and discuss, and is able to discuss things that we're interested in and Chad is interested in. Because I thought the gambling topic was a lot of fun.
Yeah, we could try to like. You think Trump would be available if we got like former U.S. president on the stream?
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah, we do have guys. We do have like people in mind, right? We've got like a musician friend that would be great to have on, who like knows a lot about the notes. And
he's about to head into the studio actually pretty soon.
Yeah, you told me that. That's to record a new album. That's pretty cool.
Record his new album. Yeah, I really don't know what it's. I think it's secular music. I think it's not another Christian album. Which is kind of.
I've seen him post like some gospel stuff on like the gram a little bit, right? Like he does like that once in a while. Like he'll do like a on the Instagram.
Yeah, I'm not sure. The way he seemed to describe it was like a lot of church people follow him on Instagram, so he like posts his church stuff there.
Which makes sense, yeah.
But I also didn't really ask him specifically. Like it could be another Christian album, and I don't know.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I got the hiccups. So I really don't know, but that's really, really cool.
The thing about Brian's music, even the secular stuff, I'm not like a huge R&B guy to begin with. So it's like, even though like I can appreciate the quality of the music, it's not something that I would listen to. Like you know, I don't know. It's just not my style, right? Like he doesn't do like funky stuff.
He doesn't do funky. So he's got to get funky.
You gotta get funky. You gotta get groove with it. You know. I don't know. I don't know. And maybe I also haven't sampled enough of his music to like to know, right? Like maybe he's got some albums that I would really resonate with, but
yeah. There's one song I heard that I thought was decent, and sometimes comes up in like my suggested because it's for some reason.
He does have like some banger songs. Like you shared one with me a while ago that was really good, actually.
Yeah. You gonna pull that up? Let's do like a live react.
Yeah, let's do a live react.
Let me actually send you the link because this is funny. Is someone took one of his songs and then recorded like this like dance video over it with like other people.
Okay.
Pop it. Wait, can I chat with you directly in the Melon thing, or do I have to pop it to your email?
Just throw it in the chat.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Sending messages is only supported for hosts. Okay.
Oh, that's interesting. You can email it. That's fine.
Yeah, I'll pop it to you. You can pop it wherever you want to pop it.
Yeah, we're gonna pop it. We're gonna get it.
I don't know why I keep using pop it. Oh, frig.
All right, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do a live react to Brian Hurst's hit single.
See, hold on. I kind of want to do this without it. Without it. Accidentally playing. Okay, there we go.
Banger place to get some custom canvas art. Yes. Wyatt's mom.
It sounds like a joke. It sounds like that's a joke, but that's actually real.
I'm actually currently commissioning his mother to do a picture of my cat. Like she'll do like a woo. You know, like as far as like I mean, I will like quick turnaround and stuff. Probably not. But
yeah, she does like custom pieces, and so they are expensive because they're like custom and not prints, right? So if you wanted to just get canvas art, I would recommend online or something.
Yeah, like you can. Yeah, it's definitely cheaper to like find a place that you can just like put a picture on, but
yeah, unless you wanted a painting of Aaron's cat.
Yeah. which I'm sure you do. Most people do want a picture of my cat.
She has a website that's actually like being built. Like I was kind of building it. It would have to be custom. Ooh. Why don't you? Yeah, if you're interested. I don't know how far. You can just email. Just send me like a private on the Discord or something like that. We can.
Oh, you know what I should do is move this here for temporarily. All right, we can see this. All right, Brian Hurst, Holy Spirit. All right, Holy Spirit Rain. Yeah, this was it. This was the one. This is pretty good actually. Let's fire it up.
Oh, I can't hear it.
You can't hear it?
But it's okay. I have heard the song, so it's just.
Well, no, chat needs to hear it though. Yeah. If you can't hear it, chat can't hear it. Yeah.
Did anyone in chat hear that 5 seconds?
I know how to do this. So we need to do.
It's a painting of Aaron's cat milkshake, but with a modification.
If you want to have audio on stream, you share. Oh, share audio, share system audio. Here we go. Now you can hear it?
No.
No?
No.
Oh, no, probably because I didn't share it on stream. All right, here we go. Yes?
Yep.
Okay. This is pretty creepy, though. I like the visuals, too. I like the tree.
Holy Spirit, rain down on us. Holy Spirit, rain down on us. Holy Spirit, rain down on us, on us. Holy Spirit, rain down on us. Like a mighty wind, blow through this house. Open up the heavens and pour your spirit out. Pour your spirit out. Blow through this house. Open up the heavens and pour your spirit out. Oh, need you to rain, Lord. We're asking you to rain, Lord. Ooh, Lord, let it rain, Lord. Let your spirit fall. Let your spirit fall. We really need it, yeah. Let your Holy Spirit rain. Oh, Holy Spirit, rain down on us. Oh, Holy Spirit, rain. Holy Spirit.
Yeah. There.
Yeah, okay. You can call it there. The problem with this song, right, is that hold on, wait. Where's the hide on stream? There we go. The problem with this song is that the beat and the musical value of it is significantly more interesting and catchy than the lyrics.
Well, yeah, like it's kind of the discussion that happens. Like he does make a lot of religious music, and it's like if you don't really identify with that, it's kind of hard to like get into it, right?
Yeah.
I mean, like it's very good, right? Like this is very good music. It's very good, definitely for Christian music. If you're not like somebody who's like Holy Spirit, it's just kind of every day. It's just kind of hard to really get into that. But it is very good. So I that's why I am definitely interested whenever he talks about making secular music, non-religious music.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely technically an extremely skilled musician.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't want to spoil too much of his life because I do want to have him on at some point, but he's a very interesting man.
Yeah, he's a good musician. He is also bald, just like Aaron. So you guys might not know who is. They do look very similar nowadays.
The last time I met him in person, though, I was not bald. It's been a long time since I've seen Brian Hurst in person.
Oh, really? That's right, because he kind of wasn't playing.
I probably haven't seen him in person since like 2016, 2015.
Well, Han, you did come up to Starbucks at one time.
Maybe like 2017, but it's been many years.
No, it was 2019. It was like.
Was it 2019?
Yeah, because I was like there. Was that 2019 or was that like even more recent?
Definitely wasn't more recent. Definitely all of 2022, all of 2020 was off limits, right? Because of the pandemic.
You say that.
I definitely didn't go up during the pandemic.
Well, see, the thing is, it was when you were there to visit your mother, and I thought that was recent as well. Like I know you've obviously been up multiple times to visit your mother, but I thought this was like early 2021.
No, not what? You have it last year? Out of here.
That's 2 years ago now, though. Basically, if it's early 2021, because it's about to be early 2020.
I feel like it's been many years since I've seen Brian.
I think that your memory is bad.
No, I think your memory's whack, dude.
No, because I wasn't like because I remember driving there to the Starbucks. Like I didn't even have a driver's license in 2017.
What?
Like I drove to because we were gonna meet at BAM. So you had stayed the night with your mom, and you were like, "Hey, I'm in town. You want to play Blitz games?" And it's like I didn't really know you much, like well before 2018 or anything. I didn't even drive until I didn't even drive until and I know because I came from my apartment in Orono to do this.
Maybe it's 2019. I don't know. I doubt it, but maybe. Not that it matters. Not that any of this. Not that like it just matters to anybody, right? Like how the.
It matters to you a little because of your time. No, I'm kidding. Your head's kind of going. No, I'm kidding.
He told his friend he needs therapy because Jesus isn't cutting it. Yeah, I mean, sometimes you need more than the Father and the Holy Spirit, you know.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. The Father and the. Interesting. Is Logan Paul like? There's two Pauls, right? There's Logan Paul. There's Jake Paul.
Which one's the bad one? One of them is like. I
think both are bad, right? Like
really? Okay.
And Jake Paul's the one who's like boxing now, or is that?
Logan? Oh no, I'm thinking of Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate's like the one I'm thinking of, who's like the.
Yeah, they're all bad. Yeah. They're
all bad. I can't even keep track of the like.
Tate's worse. Tate's like a lot worse.
Yeah.
But yeah. He told his friend he needs therapy. So what an interesting thing to get in trouble for also too though, right?
That is weird, right? Like, hey man, I'm going through some tough shit right now. I need some help. And then like, who cares? Why do people like want him to like fuck you? You don't deserve any help.
Mm-hmm.
Has the prime drink with KSI and does a podcast. I don't know who KSI is.
Is it a rapper, KSI?
No, Kanye's the rapper.
There's only one rapper.
There's only one rapper.
Yeah.
Pikachu's the Pokemon, you know.
Yeah. One singular rapper.
Sidemen. I don't know what that is in reference to.
Sidemen, but with a question mark. So I'm not sure.
I feel like you're like you guys are too like integrated into like the Zoomer culture. You know, I'm too old to understand what you're talking about.
When did you guys know Aaron is old? It is funny. I mean, you are, in the grand scheme of things, a very young person, right?
I am a young man, yeah. I think I feel older than I am because of how like little I interact with social media, if that makes sense. They like.
Yeah, the thing is like, yeah, that definitely does make sense.
I feel like I miss a lot of pop culture references that like make me feel like young people get it and I don't. But like,
but you're also like probably better off for that.
maybe that's the case.
I think it's quite. Okay. Yeah, but you know of them.
Yeah.
That's what we. It's like one of us needs to do something controversial, then we can. Then our podcast will blow up.
That's it, right? Like, that's the thing, though. Like, we could do that. We could like, I could draw like a swastika on my head, and like, there would be a faction of people who are like, "Yeah, this guy gets it."
Right. Then we would slowly.
No one's brave enough to do this, and like we get 1 billion followers, right?
Right. And then once they realize we're not actually Nazis, we'd lose our audience.
Right.
But we'd be very for 5 minutes.
Do you think there's a niche for like somebody who's a fake Nazi, right? Like, do you think anybody wants to watch somebody who they know isn't actually a Nazi but acts like one? You think that's a thing?
I guess you could say that's like in movies.
Movies, yeah, like movies about Nazis, yeah.
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 Any fans with Russian?
You'd be into that, Nick? All right. We'll retain a viewer that way.
Retain a viewer.
Yeah.
What Christmas song is this right now? Oh,
And one horse open sleigh over the fields with
Jingle Bells.
laughing all the way. Yeah, I only got, I think, like 15 minutes of songs, so I've just been looping it.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Have you ever considered making music? Speaking of all this music, John. I know you've learned guitar a little bit.
A little bit. I haven't touched the guitar since the last time we talked about it.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. The thing about music is that it's hard, man. You have to like, it's one of those things that I wish I had done when I was a young kid, because it's like, I sit down with the guitar and I'm like doing the hand things, and it's like, this hurts my hands, and it's like, and I get like one chord note that isn't garbage, you know, like it's gonna take years of work to like get to a point where I'm bad, you know, as opposed to a kid who, not that it matters, right? Not that like the quality of what you do is important for an expressive outlet, but
well, sure, but yeah, there is
it matters a little bit, right? Like you want to do good things.
If you're that bad, then you're basically not playing, right? Like if you're unable to play music.
Exactly, yeah. Like I could see, like if I cared enough, I could see myself getting to the point where I could learn guitar songs, but like then creating music is much more interesting. But like that's something that's much harder to do.
Right. That's why a lot of people do things like they make beats and stuff, because it's not technically hard to do, right?
Yeah, but it also doesn't sound like that creative of an outlet.
Oh yeah.
Not to diss people who make beats. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, we probably should. Right. I mean, like it's not what you want, right? Because you don't actually like that, right? Like.
Yeah, I'm not like a beat, you know, like a or whatever the beats are, you know.
I do know a lot of people who do that because like learning an instrument is not what they want to do, just to be able to do that. So they make the beats.
Yeah. And I guess that's fair too, right? Like you don't necessarily need to like learn the finger muscles to learn how to like do music theory like these days. I guess that's a very fair point.
Yeah. It's fair. It makes a lot of sense. If you're not somebody who's like into that type of R&B or whatever it is, obviously that's not really an option. So for you, where you're like your big band, you know, the music you like is like, I don't know, Heart or something like that, like where you have like a guitar. Like it's kind of hard to do. Or even to some extent like Taylor Swift or whatever. Like you've got to like actually, like you have to play a thing or be able to sing or something.
Yeah, it's the singing I don't think is ever going to happen for me. I could take voice lessons for 10 years and like not, even if I could hit the notes, listen to my voice. Who wants to hear this? You know?
I'm playing a song just sing right now. Right.
What?
Just sing right now. Just
Sing a song?
Yeah, just your favorite.
O'er the fields we go, laughing all the way.
Just stop. Yeah.
Yeah, right?
It'd be the same for me and same for.
Yeah, same for most people, really.
Yeah, it's like it's really bad. You didn't have the Mariah Carey Christmas song on this playlist?
No, this is all royalty free.
Ooh.
I don't know if that so that definitely doesn't matter for Twitch streaming, but it does matter for YouTube VODs. So I didn't want to risk the biscuit, as the kids say.
Oh yeah. Plus, YouTube's harder with their copyright strike stuff. You like get stuff for copyright. It's like.
Yeah, like if you get 3, you like actually get in like legal trouble and stuff.
Yeah, it's like not good.
Yeah, maybe pass on that.
Yeah.
So all right, what's your musical journey looking like? Why are you gonna get down and funky with like the beats? Are you gonna learn an instrument?
I brought my keyboard back into my apartment here. I was gonna try and get back into that because I used to play in middle school.
Yeah.
I played in the jazz band. Some Louie. Doo 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 doo.
That is pretty sick. I was always impressed with Gabe Borland. He was actually like a big musician, like a pianist or whatever. He did like a lot of classical music.
Yeah.
That's cool. And I love the word too, pianist. It's just. Like
I was just gonna comment on that.
I know. I saw you about to comment on it. I saw you light up when I said the word. It sounds like penis, guys.
Yeah. But I would like to get into that because it's a very cool instrument to know.
Yeah. No, I mean, if you can like actually get good at it, you can do anything, right? Like a keyboard, like can take you anywhere.
Yeah. That's helpful. Yeah, Twitch will just mute you bots if you don't have specific settings. But yeah, Twitch just does kind of the mute thing. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Wyatt. What are some holiday traditions that people do that you hate? What do you dislike about the holidays?
I'm gonna go with Jesus.
You go with Jesus. That's fair. No, I agree. Keep Jesus out of my Christmas, okay? Sick of it.
Okay. The only thing let's see there's not a lot really.
Yeah.
Because mostly it's like pretty much okay. I will say like, when people eat dinner, I'm fine with that because I'll eat whenever. I'll just keep eating.
Yeah, like that's it, right? It's like you just skip lunch, but then you like have a giant fucking meal. It's like Thanksgiving. It's great.
Yeah, I actually like it. Because you just like you fall asleep after too, because you're just like stuffed.
Yeah.
It's like great.
Yeah.
No, I will say it's kind of hard to keep up sometimes with the gift exchange and all the customs with that, especially somebody who's not, someone who's poor. It's hard to. I have to be creative and find like lots of like really thought out gifts and stuff like that because I can't afford a good gift. Like I have to like do stuff like, oh, I got these socks for you, and I have to write a special note, right? Like, which is cool.
Yeah, I don't like gift giving in general, like at all. Like my general feeling, right, is that like people have too much stuff already. Like I think, like what am I gonna do? Am I gonna get you something that like that you want more than what you could get you? It's crazy. That's a crazy thing to think.
Well,
maybe for like very close people, right? Like a spouse or like a brother or something. But then like it balloons out of proportion.
Well, I don't mind as long as it's like small enough, right? Like I'll get anyone a book or something, right? Because it's often one like you wouldn't necessarily get yourself, right? If I'm like, oh hey, Aaron, like I got you this like whatever book or something. You go
Mhm.
like I think that could be something that's like okay, right? Because it's like cheap and it's not like you don't have to reciprocate too much, like except for a book or like what I mean, stuff like that.
Yeah.
I don't do that really too often for people, but sometimes I think that could be okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard. Like, what the problem is, like when people spoil me, right? Like, get me something nice. I'm like, what do I do now?
Yeah. Because I can't reciprocate. Yeah.
Right? Something not. But it is mostly family, and they kind of understand. So it's I wouldn't say that it's definitely the most annoying part of the holidays or anything like that. But like, if I have to pick something, I guess that was always troubling. I would say that's the hardest thing for me to navigate. There's nothing that annoying really about the holidays, other than sometimes the music. I think some of it is overplayed. It is hard to just.
I don't feel that, but I definitely can understand the sentiment. Like if most songs were played like as often as Christmas music is played, I would probably lose my fucking mind.
Yeah, I mean, I say that as somebody who will listen to like some songs like 400 times.
Yeah,
it's like I don't know, it's just hard. Yeah. You also specifically like a lot of like instrumental type of music, right? Like stuff like this, right?
I do, yeah. Like it's like especially like this song in particular. Like I would listen to something like in this style, like just every day,
Yeah, interesting. Yeah, and I think I like it a little more than most of my friends or most people my age, but not like. But yeah, like it's not enough to like love Jingle Bells. So what are your biggest pet peeves then, other than the like? I mean, we talked about the gift thing, but
yeah, I mean the gift thing is frustrating. I also, the frustrating thing about Christmas as an adult is that there are like you're pulled in like a lot of different directions, right? Like
yeah,
there like might be like there might be like 4 different people who want you at Christmas, and then like you feel like you're slighting somebody by
yeah.
choosing like by making a choice.
Well,
I don't
yeah,
care. I don't care for that at all.
because everybody wants Christmas to be the big one, right?
Yeah.
When everyone's together. So when everyone's together, what does that mean? Does that mean with your parents and that family? Does that mean with your significant other? Does that mean with what I mean? What the hell happens when you're like divorced or something like that? Like I know an uncle who's like he's divorced, so it's like and he has kids.
Yeah.
So where are those kids? They're either there, or they're there and there. And then it's either with his parents, or with the wife's parents, or the stepmom's parents, or the stepdad's parents.
Yeah, so many things, so many options, and it's like, like if it's Easter, it's like whatever. Like, oh, it's Easter, I went to this place or whatever, but it's Christmas, someone's gonna be offended,
Right.
even if they don't say it.
Yeah, that's the thing that's hard. It's like I always figured I would continue to have Christmases with my dad's parents, and then like we always have Christmas with them. But it's going to be hard when I marry or something.
Yeah, you'll have to do like a rotation or something.
Oh, I will say here's a pet peeve: is I hate like in dating specifically the pressure to. Maybe this is more about dating than it is about holidays. Like I don't want to bring somebody I've been dating like for a very little amount of time to a family intimate gathering yet.
I don't think. I think if that's something that you're pressured into, that's not a problem with the holidays. It's a problem with the people who are.
Well, but I think everyone does this, right?
I think so. What I've heard is like 4 or 5 months is like the limit where you can bring them to, or where it's normal to bring them to family functions like that.
Yeah, that's fine, I guess. Yeah, like I mean, I'm not really sure. I guess it depends. I guess it depends on a lot of things, but it's hard. It's hard to like have it's just like intimate family with like family I've known forever, and then it's like, oh, this person who's kind of a stranger is there, I guess. Like I feel like I would definitely have to know them for the 5 or 6 months at a minimum and like be very comfortable. Although I don't really know. I mean, for something like Easter, I guess I also wouldn't care.
Yeah,
because it's not so. I mean, I've never been pressured into doing that by anyone, but I do wonder, like, you know what I mean? When is it always seems like people always do that very quickly.
Yeah, I think it's if it's done quickly, it's uncomfortable for everybody. Like most of all for the person who's like not part of the family, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like if you've dated someone for 2 months and then you meet like all of their family at once, that's horrifying, right? Like, hi, people that I may or may not see again. Like I'm sort of intimate with you. Like it's weird. It's weird.
Yeah. Well, the problem is it's like, and then I would feel torn in that situation too, because the comfortability, like they're most comfortable with me, right? So they would want me to like be right with them the whole time. But it's like I'm probably still actually more comfortable with my mom and sister. So it's like this clash of like
it's a recipe for disaster. Yeah.
Yeah. So I would say I definitely got to feel close with them. I mean, I'm sure the person like I'm doing something with right now, like I'll probably go bake cookies with them on Christmas Eve or something, or like, a couple days before. Like that's probably going to happen. But I don't think I'm like having like Christmas morning.
Yeah.
Or anything like
that is very normal and healthy, I think, at this stage. Yeah.
Mucho health vamos. That's Spanish, right?
It is, yeah. That's Spanish for Feliz Navidad.
Ooh, do you know who originally sang Feliz Navidad?
Yeah, Joe Biden, actually.
You actually got the first name almost right.
Yeah, it's Sinatra.
No.
Yeah, it's Sammy Davis.
No.
It was
Jose Feliciano.
Jose Feliciano, of course. That was my next guess.
Who's your next guess? Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you like that song, or do you just think it's like just kind of a Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad?
I've always thought it was weird that like if there was a song that was Merry Christmas, right? Like nobody would like. It was like, okay, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. Like that's what it is. But it's in a different language. It's just like Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. That's all they do.
We do have a song like that, right? Like we wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish.
Yeah, and it sucks. It's like one of the worst songs. It's like one of the worst Christmas songs.
Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad. No, 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 no. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. Right?
Yeah.
That's okay.
He's like,
It's better than Jingle Bells, Jingle Bells.
Jingle Bells. Jingle Bells tells a story about a bell.
It just goes back and forth.
Goes back and forth.
Imagine being
what happens when it goes back and forth? It vibrates and it produces a sound. It jingles.
I do that when I go back and forth too. Right? Like there's nothing special to bells. There's no specialness here. It's just dumb bells that, for some reason, are super associated with Christmas. I didn't even get it. I guess there's bells on the sled.
All right, everybody, favorite Christmas song. Let's go. Favorite Christmas song of all time.
You go.
Sleigh Ride.
Sleigh Ride. You know who originally sang Sleigh Ride?
Yep.
I'm 80% sure it's Ella Fitzgerald, but I don't know.
I'm pretty sure Sleigh Ride is Hunter Biden.
What was it like? It was composed by Leroy Anderson.
Leroy Anderson. Oh, he's done a lot of good stuff. Leroy.
But I don't know who was the first singer. He wrote it in July of 1946.
I would bet. So if I were to guess based on like having no knowledge of this, my guess would be like he composed it as instrumental and then the words were added later.
That could be it, yeah.
So what about you? What's your favorite Christmas song?
The Ventures in instrumental version. Oh. What's my favorite Christmas song?
Yeah.
My favorite Christmas song is Sleigh Ride of the Dark Demons by Megadeth.
Sleigh Ride of the Dark Demons. Okay. Okay. I can get with that.
I don't really know.
You don't have one that just like jumps to the front of your mind is like, oh, this is what brings me in the Christmas spirit.
Yeah, I guess it's probably like What Child Is This?
Really?
Which is based off of the instrumental Mozart piece Green Sleeves. And I think that tune is good. So, what child is this to be?
That's so weird.
Why is it weird? Why is it worse than your?
I don't know. I think
that's like OG Christmas music. That's not like
OG Christmas music.
That's not just like
when I say it's weird to me. I don't think it's like a weird thing in general. I think it's cool. I think it's just not what I would expect.
Would you expect mine to be? Like, what was your guess for what my favorite Christmas?
I thought you weren't gonna have one. I thought you were too much of a humbug. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town.
Yeah.
Santa Claus is coming.
I feel like that's always like one of the first Christmas songs you ever learned as a kid.
Yeah.
Like that's the big one. That and like "Wish You a Merry Christmas" or "Wish You a Merry Christmas," which is just awful.
Do you have any like tradition of Christmas movies at all?
Yeah, so my family is really into watching the Polar Express as a Christmas movie, and I think we, like many other families, do enjoy watching National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Yeah, sure.
I think that's definitely the two that we do end up watching.
Yeah, my sister and I always every year do the claymation movies. Like those like, do you ever see those like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and the Island of Misfit Toys and stuff like that?
Yeah. I guess we do see that. Yeah, sometimes too. That's what.
And like with the Heat Miser and stuff like that. Oh man, that's peak Christmas to me. Is like those movies.
Yeah. I like I always thought A Christmas Carol was dark as a kid, but I do actually like that one now.
Yeah, I've never I'm not opposed to like the Miracle on 35th Street or whatever the fuck it is, I've just never got into like the live action. Like we never watched this when I was a kid, and so it's not steeped in tradition the way like a lot of stuff is.
Yeah.
Christmas Story, yeah, that's a lot of people's go-to one, and I've never seen it to completion.
No, I've never even seen it. What's it even about? I don't even know.
It's like a kid who wants like a Red Ryder BB gun, and everyone's like, "Well, shoot your eye out, kid," and then he gets
it and shoots his eye out. Like what?
He does get it, and he shoots his eye out. Yeah, it does happen in the end, I think.
Okay.
And he has to wear a bunny suit or something. I don't know why.
It's like this is the extent of the movie. It's just this.
Yeah.
That's awesome, right?
It's, I don't know. I guess it's iconic for a lot of people. It's I think Christmas movies in general are like, if you didn't grow up with it, you don't get it. Hold on, I gotta go say goodnight to a child.
Yeah.
Hello, kiddo. Hey, good girl. Good night. Oh, good night. I love you, baby. Oh, bye. Feel better, huh? Say goodnight, milkshake. No, you can't say goodnight to her, baby. She doesn't like other people. Good night, Cora.
I guess.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, I guess Elf is one that comes up with that.
Elf, yeah. Elf came out when I was, a teenager. Like it was beyond the core memory for me to but for a lot of people, it's part of the Christmas lineup. Where do you stand on Die Hard as a Christmas movie?
What?
Like some people are really. This is a debate for some people, right? Is Die Hard a Christmas movie?
I've never seen Die Hard.
Interesting perspective.
I mean,
Nick says it is. I'm also of the opinion. So I feel like the two types of people, right, are like Die Hard's a Christmas movie. We watch it every year. Some people are like, it's a movie that's set during Christmas, but it's not a Christmas movie.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the fact that you watch it during Christmas time is more important than the fact that it's not about Christmas.
No, I bet. No, probably the second group is correct, right? And I think the first group is people who just have this like weird mental fixation that it's a Christmas movie and like it's their fault for watching it every year. Like I think things can happen in December and not be a Christmas. Like we can't like forget that this month two period of the year doesn't exist, and like we can't make any movie that's set in that time period.
No, I agree. So it takes place during a Christmas party, right? Like which is, you know,
but that happens.
It's not about Christmas. It's not about Christmas. But I think
if everything's if I take place during a Thanksgiving party, I don't know. You know.
Sure. I think.
Nightmare Before Christmas. Nightmare Before Christmas has Christmas in the name, but it's like so much about Halloween.
Is
like,
that what is that? Is that like the animated Tim Burton one?
Yeah, like everyone watches it in Halloween.
I suppose it could be though. I suppose like my thought on the matter, right, is like, you know, what's that movie? Like Full Metal Jacket. You could be like the most grisly war movie. Anything could be a Christmas movie if it's part of your family tradition, right? I think people get too caught up in these.
You're taking the whole like anything could be because
I think the tradition like the
transcendent, yeah.
I think the sentiment is more important than the practicality of like what people you should watch this during this time. I think that's more, you know.
Well, I think nobody like I don't know if anyone says that though. I guess it's like I think something could be a Christmas movie and then like you just never watch it during Christmas.
Maybe
it still counts. It depends on what we're how much we're letting it be in the eye of the beholder here. But no, I'd be very surprised if Die Hard was really considered a Christmas movie.
I think so. Based on a company internal poll, it's about 70-30 that it is a Christmas movie.
Company internal poll.
Internal poll. We got a grand total of 23 votes in that sucker. I think that's pretty definitive. A pretty definitive slice of Americana right there.
Have you seen because Silent Night is fine right now. There's a movie coming out, an action movie involving Santa Claus called Violent Night.
That's kind of cool.
We saw the ad for it, and it looks kind of crazy.
Yeah.
I almost went to see it Friday with that person, but we decided not to. We decided not to go see Violent Night. We decided to watch Family Guy instead. So, which was better.
How do you know? You didn't see Violent Night. How do you know?
I don't know. I assume it was better. Violent Night seemed like it was going to be about a 1 out of 10.
I know that reminds me though of the running gag in Futurama. You watched Futurama at all?
Yeah, I'm on season 8. Yeah,
where Santa is like an actual like killer robot. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Based on that tune. Yeah. I
always thought that was pretty funny.
Yeah, that is quite. I think he's like nice in a couple of them, right?
Yeah. Like they twist it a little bit.
Maybe like help them retake Earth from the tentacles or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh wow, that's late, dude. I feel like I've seen all of Futurama, but I've seen like the most recent ones very little. I did see that though. I did see that one. Ugh. Yeah, the tentacle one was weird.
Oh, it might not have been the tentacles. It might have been I don't know. Oh yeah, the tentacle one was a very weird one. It's funny how in the run up to that there was like this whole like the time travel messed something up, and the extent of that was just this portal open to this like this ball with hands and tentacles, right? And then it closed after that ended, and there was no other. It was just like weird how that.
There were after Futurama was canceled, right? They like did like these like isolated movies that were like not really related to anything, and it was just like weird.
Yeah, right. Because they were 4 movies, and then they cut them into 4. Then they eventually cut them into 4 30-minute episodes.
Yeah.
Maybe the 6th season or 5th season or whatever.
Yeah.
And that was that. Then they had it on again. Then it got canceled again. Then it went on to Comedy Central or whatever it was.
Yeah.
And now it's being rebooted next year or something.
Yeah. I'm pretty upset about that, actually, about the reboot. Because like I feel like it ended gracefully. I feel like the ending was like a better ending than most.
I haven't quite gotten to the ending yet, so we'll have to see. But.
Oh, okay. I won't spoil anything, but I will say like most. I think it was an above average like network television ending, and like very above average for like a cartoon series, you know.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
You know, I think like let the past die, right? Like they did something great and then let it chill.
But what if it's like, what if this season is awesome, right? Like, what if it's like actually just bonkers, and then ends even better, and then you're like, whoa.
I would be surprised, but like I'm, you know, I'll watch it. Of course, I'll watch it.
Yeah. Yeah. What is this song?
This is Winter Guitar 129273.
129273.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's just a random like file number after somebody like did a Winter Guitar.
Yeah, guys, best Christmas song ever.
Yeah.
Winter Guitar 129273. That's interesting.
Does have a catchy beat though. 129273 12.
What's the song? It's 6375309.
8675309. Oh, that was a banger, dude.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure that like plagued people like with that phone number for so long.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure nationwide people with that number were like, "Fuck me."
Probably that one. Yeah, 86753. Yeah, because then any area code.
Yeah, because like back then you didn't. Yeah, like this was pre-cell phones, right? Like you just like you could. Oh, I've got a landline. Let me prank call 8675309. Like you're just fucked. No caller ID, no nothing. Just like hello, you have to answer it.
Yeah. Yeah. You should change your number to 8675309.
I'm sure I can. I'm sure it's probably still like a very popular number.
Not popular. Just like 50 people can have it, right? Like, what? What a thing to.
What do you mean 50 people? Oh, I bet there's like hundreds of people who have it.
Oh, area code. Well, how many area codes are there? I don't know.
Hundreds.
Like a couple hundred, whatever. Yeah.
Is your refrigerator running? Those were the days, man. You have Prince Albert in a can.
What? Are you reading chat right now? I'm not seeing something.
No, you know that the good old pranks, right? Like, is your refrigerator running? Well, you better go catch it.
Oh yeah, that was really funny back in like 1998 or whatever.
Yeah, it was the height of comedy.
Yeah.
You have Prince Albert in a can. Well, you better let him out.
Prince Albert in a can?
I think that was a brand of tuna fish that like didn't make it.
Yeah. I think back what I said earlier, you do need to get into the new pop culture so you can make better references. So whatever the hell happened to you as a kid, and whoa, you made yourself bigger.
I have that power actually. So don't tempt me, boy.
Okay. So actually, interesting question. Are you a tuna guy?
I like tuna. Yeah.
You like canned tuna?
I mean, I prefer like real tuna, but I'll eat a tuna fish sandwich out of a can. I'm not like a snob about it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
You gonna try the new McDonald's spam and tuna?
No, you know what? I do think spam gets a bad rep, though. I think like
my mom made spam and cheese toothpick things, and they were so good.
Yeah, like people do creative things with it. Like I feel like especially in like Hawaii and like other like island nations, like Spam is like a staple.
Yeah.
Because like during the World War II era or whatever, like is the only thing you could consistently get.
Yeah. Actually, funnily enough, for the beach, we did like a Hawaiian themed food night, and my mom also made bacon wrapped pineapples,
Oh yeah,
and they were very good.
yeah.
Because the pineapple also kept the bacon moist because you cook it right on the pineapple, so it makes the bacon so nice and juicy.
Yeah, that's like one of those flavor. There are like a few like perfect flavor profiles. Pineapple and bacon is one of them. Like blue cheese and buffalo sauce. You know, there's only a few in history that like work that well.
Yeah, like mayonnaise and cucumber.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really cool though.
Lemon and more lemon.
Lemon and what?
More lemon.
Oh, okay. Pineapple and bacon is better than you think it is. Like you need to try this.
Amber, it's the only way. It's the only way to
I don't even like bacon, and I never intentionally eat a pineapple, and I thought these were awesome. Like I hate both of these, and they're unreal.
I'm really confused by the first thing that you said, where you don't like bacon.
I don't really like bacon a lot. I mean, I'll have it with like a breakfast meal, right? Like I'll have the bacon and eggs, and I'll have bacon, egg, and cheese on a croissant all the time. I do, but I'm not into bacon by itself.
That's so bizarre because bacon is like one of the best meats that you can have.
Yeah, but like I like having it with things, right? Like I'll have it on biscuits all the time, right? Like with other stuff. But it's I'm not like just picking up a fork and stabbing the bacon.
Well, no, you pick it up with your hands because it's like bacon and it's like crumbles in your mouth. Like, oh, I could go for Amber. Do we have any bacon? Like, I don't think we have any thawed, right? That's too bad.
Gonna have some bacon right now.
Could go for some bacon right now.
Your next stream is going to be a cooking stream, right? That's what you need to. You need to. So when you move into your new apartment, you got to set up like this whole camera system for your kitchen.
Yeah.
And have all this stuff set up.
I will do a cooking stream. I think that's that's something that would be a lot of fun actually.
How big is your place going to be
actually? I think it's like 550 square feet or something.
Yeah. Which
is, decent size for southern Maine. You're not getting Bangor sizes down here.
Right. Yeah. Like I like that would be a touch smaller than mine even.
Yeah.
And you're like a person with a real job. Yeah. So it is a big difference between southern and middle Maine, northern Maine, whatever the hell we are here.
Yeah.
That's really cool though.
Yeah.
You don't have any bacon in general at all. You guys have gone through all the bacon.
No bacon. We got a freezer full of pig meat, and we have no bacon, which goes to show like how good bacon is. We go through it first.
Here's the question: what do you have on Christmas? Because some people are big into the turkey thing, but we don't really do that.
Ham is probably the most common thing. Like so, when I'm with my mother, it's ham. But I'm gonna go be with my father this year. I have no idea.
Really?
Now I have no conception. It might be ham. It might be turkey. It might be some local Texican dish. I don't know what the Texicans do for Christmas.
You don't know what the Texicans do.
Maybe like what would be interesting is like a turkey street taco setup. We could try that maybe. I don't know. I'd be like I'm pretty neutral about the actual cuisine, honestly.
So we always do this thing. So always every Christmas Eve we always do fondue.
That's cool. That's a really cool tradition.
Yeah. And it is very good. I enjoy that.
Do you do like the three-way fondue where you got the cheese, the oil, and the chocolate, or do you really?
Well, what we do is we do cheese, oil, and broth.
Yeah.
And then when we're done with that, we have dessert and we bring out chocolate, usually one or two types.
That's sick. That's so cool, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, I really enjoy that. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ham, yeah, that's good. I think we probably will have smoked ham for our Christmas dinner.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty common one.
Yeah, my my dad and his brother are really into like they get like the big Traeger grills now, like smoked grills, and they smoke it themselves. They takes like 6 hours or whatever.
Yeah.
Really into that, and they like doing that, and so we're gonna do one of those.
Nice.
That's good. Ham's one of the only meats like I eat by itself. I will say, like discussing the whole bacon thing, I don't eat a lot of meat on its own.
Yeah, that's
like you know me, like I won't pick up a steak.
That's true. You don't like steak. You don't like you don't eat a lot of meats in general if it's not on a sandwich.
Right. Like I'll have like a chicken burger or whatever, but I'm not having meat by itself.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not like the biggest pork guy. I like the pork that's grown on the farm because it's like high quality like megalitza pork. But in general, I don't like pork. I'm more of a beef and chicken guy. But I'll eat beef and chicken like raw. You know, well not raw, but like by itself. Yeah.
And you're a sushi guy, right? You like sushi?
Oh, I love sushi.
Yeah, I do like sushi actually too. I actually went to Ming Lee's. I told you this, right?
You told me this, yeah.
Yeah, I went to Ming Lee's a week and a half ago. It was good. It is a good restaurant. Like
I've had
I know
one.
it was like ungodly, but it's like good.
Yeah. No, I had one mediocre experience with it, and I think we all had that same mediocre experience. But then, like I've been to it other times; it's been very good. It's just like that one time; it was like just okay.
Well, I think the last time we went, it was good, right?
Yeah, because we went. It was you, me, Matthew Fishbein, Will Raven.
Yeah.
I think there was somebody else, but it doesn't matter. Max Barabee, maybe. I don't fucking know. Yeah.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
That was pretty good. So, New Year's. What do you do for New Year's?
No idea. Probably nothing, honestly. Probably I'll be well, if Patrick's not working, probably we'll like just like have some beer and then like not stay up as late as we intend to. If he's not, then I'll do literally nothing. I might stream. I might actually do a New Year's stream if nothing's going on. Who knows?
Oh, cool. Yeah, you're not working, so you're.
Yeah, I think we have. So I think New Year's Day is a weekend, right? And then
New Year's Day is a Friday.
New Year's Day is a Friday.
Yeah.
Interesting. I might not be doing that then. I might just go to sleep like a regular night.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. It's not no, never mind. It's a Sunday.
New Year's Day is a Sunday. That makes sense, right?
The reason I got confused is because wait, hold on. Steve Wong's running a tournament on the 2nd, so I don't know why the hell he's just running it on a Monday because everyone has that day off. I guess.
Oh, okay, yeah, I do have that Monday off. Yeah.
Right, you have the Monday off, and then you're moving the 3rd.
Moving the 3rd, yep.
Whoa.
Yeah, so I'm probably not going to the tournament. I'm probably going to be like finishing packing.
Oh yeah, for sure. I that's why I didn't even ask because I'm like, oh, he's packing. He's hella packing.
Packing heat, baby.
Probably.
I'm also not 100% sure whether or not I'm going to the Boston Chess Congress. Because like, I don't know. Will asked me about this recently. I'm like, I'll just have moved, and I'm probably gonna want to sleep. I don't know.
You'll move one, yeah.
I know we all wanted to do it, but I also like, I don't know.
We'll talk off podcast about this.
We'll talk off podcast. Yeah, I'm not. I'm like just like nobody's in chat, so I'm just like Zoom calling you now. It's like intimate details of our travel arrangements.
But no. So New Year's is gonna be. So you will do something for New Year's, then I guess if Patrick is.
I'll probably do
a stream.
I'll probably just do a stream. Yeah, do like a New Year's stream.
What will you do on New Year's stream?
I might even do a 24-hour stream. Why not? Right? Like that's like the New Year's thing to do, right? You stay at home.
Right, because you'll also be tired from packing and stuff. So if you really go nuts and do 24 hours, you'll be.
Yeah. So the thing is, the last time I said I was going to do a 24-hour stream, I slept. So I'm probably saying that is probably not a good idea.
Yeah.
I just have to do it organically, right? Where I just like if I don't say it, I won't
get tired. What would you do for 24 hours? Is it a chess stream? Is it a Hollow Knight stream? Is it a talking stream? Is it a variety?
Probably with a variety, right? Probably like I do like 2-hour segments of like different things.
Yeah. That's really cool.
A pack with me stream. That's actually a good idea.
No, it's not.
Well, no, that'd be crazy. That'd be
I
so
wouldn't
cool.
watch that, and I'm like your biggest supporter. I feel like your biggest fan, and I'm no.
No, I'd be like,
oh, hey,
"Hey,
here's
guys,
some
look at
small
these.
slots.
We've got some books. We got to pack the books. Oh, there's some more books. We got to pack the books. Oh, there's some books. We got to pack the books." And then we move on. We move on. Clothes. Let's pack the clothes.
So this is a thing that Aaron and I have in common. We both have an ungodly amount of books.
Yeah, this is like this is one. Yeah. One bookcase, 2 bookcase. You can the top bookcase I've already started packing, but they're And then I've got books over there. You can't see them, but they're yeah, we got books. We got books coming out of
It's not
our
like your macroeconomics textbook too. Like you still have like just like random.
Yeah, I got a lot of crap. I think I have like 4 calculus textbooks because I got them cheap or something. I'm like, oh, I'll read this, and I'll
So I passed my linear algebra class.
Good for you, dude. I know you were nervous about that.
Well, because
you didn't like
very
learn.
delayed my my studying. Kind of kicking myself because if I had spent about 6 more hours on that, I probably would have like aced that exam.
It's also like
had the concept down, like literally.
You're also robbing yourself by like linear algebra is one of those things you don't actually really want to go light on. Like maybe you but like I feel like it's one of the most critical maths to like interdisciplinary work in general.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Like it's useful like algorithmically, it's useful for economics people who actually deal with systems of equations. Like I don't know.
Yeah, like I didn't look at one topic or something. Well, systems of equations I'm like excellent on.
Yeah.
But like it was like the later topics. It's like I didn't even bother to like figure out what a Markov chain was. I was just like saw this on the exam. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
I only have ever used the Markov chain in like a Google test interview question. And I'm like, holy shit, I actually can use something. But yeah, that's like a computer programmer topic. I don't think you need to know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's up, Vids? What's shaking, homie? Wearing a chain is the mark of a great person. That is true.
You have a final tomorrow.
What's it on, Vids? What do you
Wait, is Vids not 30? Or are you just in school kind of late in your, or are you just like are you a college kid or are you just back in school or something?
Vids, you're not 30, you're like 28, right?
Oh, so you're like an advanced
data structures and algorithms. You're gonna knock it out of the park, buddy. You got this.
I never know what everyone's age is. I kind of assume everyone's about 28 to 30.
Yeah.
Because that's about what your age is. And so I'm like, everyone probably watching his stream is like his age.
Honestly, I think that's a fair guess. I think Nate's like old, a little older, but not much older than 30. I think,
I think Nate's actually around 40.
I think he's around 40. That's around 30. Once you're 40, if it's like under 50, it's all the same age.
What do you mean 50? Well, then what's funny is we have one guy who watches your stream. What's his name? Here since or like empty since who's like 65.
Yeah, empty's
that's
an older
cool.
man. Yeah, he's 65.
Yeah, that's like super cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I'm always surprised because I'm always like the youngest guy by like 9 years.
Amber, just leave the stream on and you can go to bed and I'll soothe them to sleep with our antics. It'll be fine.
Oh,
That's a lot of things. Like if you didn't say the last part, right? Like if there's actually a couple of 50+ people, I'd be like, yeah, of course there are, and then like you have to throw that in.
Wait, but well, of course there's 50+ teachers at the school, right? But 50+ couples? No.
That's interesting. I'm not sure. I mean, like I'm getting to the age right where I might have to like bang a 50-year-old, but
Yeah, you're like hot pickings for the 50+ community, right?
I am, right? Like yeah. I'm not too young that it's creepy, but I'm like young enough that like I'm a fresh cut of meat, you know?
Yeah.
That is like a bizarre thing to say unprompted. I'm intrigued in like what brought that train of thought to mind. They're out there, yeah. I believe that they are, Nick. I believe that they are.
I do believe it, yeah. That's really interesting.
Haven't we talked about this, Amber, about like me trying out like Our Time or something like that? Like
it's not even like that bad, but it's just like the way that I just was not expecting this.
Yeah, I gotta get a sugar mama, right?
Isn't that? I thought Our Time was only for 50.
Yeah, but like I'm sure like they're not gonna turn away like a young virile man. I'm sure they might though. They might like.
Look, I will say there are people who are into older guys, right? So you could date a 26-year-old, and they'd be like, "Ooh, 4 years older, exotic."
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Here's what you gotta wear like a leather jacket and pretend you're in a bike gang.
I could pull that off. I could get a tattoo.
Holy frick! Like people just are into that, right?
They are. I could get a motorcycle. I could join a bike gang, and just become a new person.
No, here's the thing, right? Get that identity, and then you come on stream and you're playing chess, Hollow Knight, and people are like badass bike dude plays nerdy games, and then you get like a bajillion people.
That's
it's,
true.
So interesting.
It'd be real. I could grow out a biker beard to get some tattoos, the leather jacket. You know what I could do? I could probably stream. I could do like a motorcycle stream, right? Where I'm like driving and like, hey guys, look at what I do.
One thing, I feel like if you have trauma and damage, like you want to bang more people, right? Like when I'm sad, that's when I want to like get the bang on, right? Like you're never like, I'm just totally stable, then I'll bang. But like you're never like, oh, I'm trauma, so I won't bang, right? And
that's true. That's why I never bang people. I'm stable as it gets.
Unless there's trauma from the bang.
Yeah.
You'll find stability in banging.
Nah, you're fine, Nick. You've been through some shit pretty recently. You're gonna be coming out of this like a freaking champ, dude.
Ban the olds. Bang the olds for stability. Oh yeah.
I could do that. I could make that happen. What should my neck tattoo be? What's the I think actually, Wyatt, I think we should get matching neck tattoos.
Oh, okay. No.
Hear me out on this one, all right? What if I get a tattoo of your neck on my neck and you get a tattoo of mine? And we just like, the guy's like, oh, that guy's neck seems out of place. But that's okay, I guess. You know, like it's so subtle.
Oh. I generally am not like into getting tattoos because I feel like they just age poorly, right? Like once my body changes, it's gonna be weird.
I'm in actually the exact same boat. I think like I would need to really, really feel strongly about a tattoo to get it, but like I'd rather just like have a piece of art, right?
Yeah, I feel like I might at like one day end up doing like the initials thing on like an arm or something. I don't know, like because it's like a commitment or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like a commitment that's not marrying somebody. Like I feel like that might be a thing or something. But like I wouldn't. I know somebody who just got like a whole sleeve. And I'm like, that's interesting. But like I would never want that. Like I could never do all that. Like I'd have to do something very small, very subtle. And the thing is, then what if it's bad, right? Like what if it doesn't come out good? Then it's like what? And you've already also paid like a gajillion dollars.
That's true, right? Like you get like a permanent job and somebody's like, oh, whoops, and they slip, and you're like,
yeah,
it's on you forever. Yeah.
But I will say like people who get them like look good in them sometimes, right? Like it's very good looking sometimes when people get that, especially when they're young. I just don't know if I would. I don't know. I would just be too afraid of like the way my body changes. But like people have it and look good. Like
I would actually say that like the majority of people who have tattoos, like it looks good on them. I just like I'd be afraid of that like 10% chance that like it doesn't work. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's 8:06. I kind of said like about end now would be the end time. So I think.
You gotta go.
I think I'm gonna take off. Whether you end the stream or not, of course, is up to you. But
I think I'll end the stream. I think. I mean, I could stream chess after this, but probably not. Right? Probably just call it a day here, folks. Because Wyatt's got to go commingle with his lady friend over a FaceTime call.
Okay, well, yes. So that concludes episode 4 of the Under the Moon podcast. You can find this video on demand on our YouTube channel called Under the Moon. You can also probably find these if I end up putting them there on the website, underthemoonpodcast.com, or maybe podcast isn't in there. I don't know. Forget the website URL. I believe the Command's XSlam website should give all our links there, or XSlam podcast or something.
There's the YouTube one. Is there podcast?
Yeah.
And there's the Google Sites website. Cool.
We will be on again. I'm not sure because it's kind of busy with Christmas and New Year's. We'll try and do it not too much further away than 2 weeks, right? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, maybe when I'm settled into my new place or slightly before then. But like, it'd be good to get it cracking again.
You can do and any topic recommendations, please feel free to contact any of us. Discord's probably the best place to put that.
Yes, Discord is great. Email is fine. Carrier pigeon, iffy.
Well, all right, that's all for tonight. Thank you guys.
Thanks for tuning in, folks. Love you guys.